All right, never a doubt. We had that one all the way, and we just tried to keep everybody tuned in that didn't come to the game. They were able to watch it on TV, and what a fun game. I'm proud of our players. They played hard, obviously, and we were lacking a little bit. We lost a corner in the first quarter to shoulder injury and had to play a freshman, and they went after him, and Houston did a good job. They took advantage of a lot of things that went on after that, and we blew a couple of coverages that shouldn't have been that close, but just proud of everybody. 7 straight weeks to win a conference, and knowing we had to win them all, kind of like last year. Last year we didn't quite do it. This year we did it, and it's hard to win a championship in major college football. I think this is 5 out of 7 years for the Bearcats, and we do have a football team in this town, and I'm proud of it, and we're going to get better and better. And you got a lot of happy guys out there and a lot of seniors last home game, and you've got a lot of guys that after we lost our third game, seniors came in and slammed their hand on the table and said, "That's it, no more." And I think they got everybody's attention, including mine. So just fun to see success, when you've had adversity. And it wasn't pretty. Proud of Munchie coming in, taking over. Gunner just cramped up at halftime, couldn't go after the first play. And he came in, did a marvelous job. Some guys made some plays. Mike Boon, probably the MVP of the last few weeks, how he's played, and I didn't play him to midseason. That shows you how good a coach I am. So, I tell y'all all the time, it ain't about coaching. It's about players, and players overcame us many times this year. So it was a fun day. It was really fun to see these guys with a smile on their face all throughout the game. They never thought they'd lose the game. I wish they'd have told me, but it was hard fought all the way down to the end. Questions?
You kind of joke about not playing Mike those first 5 games, but did that do anything to give him fresh legs where when he did finally get his chance, he was...
Yeah, it probably did, but if we played him, he wouldn't have played that much anyway. And again, the first 5 or 6 weeks he played on the scout team. Now he was getting a lot of reps. It just wasn't with our offense. He was running the ball, and he probably had some fresh legs. But I tell you, he's you never find out about somebody until you put him in the light. And I tell you what, when the lights came on, we found out real quick people can't tackle him one-on-one. And he made people miss, and he got some crucial first downs for us in the last seven weeks since he's been playing, as Rod did, as our offensive line blocked. But our running game has really been the difference in what we've done. We knew we could throw it, but when we needed to run it, we were able to get some production out of the running game with our running backs and offensive line.
Obviously not the way you had it drawn up and nice on senior night before you get in there and a chance to help you.
Yeah, you couldn't draw it up any better, for Munchie and what he's gone through. I look up there and we've got an 18-point lead almost going into the middle of the third quarter, but I thought back to Thursday night and watched 2 other teams in our conference do the same thing, and it came down to the end. And you knew it was going to be like that. They do a good job at Houston. They've got a lot of good athletes at number 1. What can you say? We couldn't tackle him, and he got an open field and made a lot of big plays. And so he was exciting to watch, but we just got just enough, and we weren't going to let him run the ball. And when they got the ball to the 13-yard line, we were going to make him throw the ball and just see if he can beat us throwing it, and he couldn't do it, and we made some plays.
You see, Gunner wasn't able to go even when he came back to the sideline?
Well, he came out, and, of course, one play, and he just totally locked up. And so they'd bring him inside and IV him. Then he'd come back out there, and, being IV'd, not knowing being in the game and being loose and all that, we just, hey, Munchie was playing good. If Munchie had been struggling, it'd been different, but we weren't about to take Munchie out. I mean, he was on top of it. He was going to compete. He was going to make sure we won that game. And, he did a lot of things out there that he hadn't done the other times we played him, and it was just good to see him make those plays.
What's it mean to you personally to win a league title? It's been a few years since you...
Yeah, 2004, 10-year reunion. Been a long time. It's hard. There's a lot of guys that coach in this profession never win one. Of course, I didn't have much to do with it. It's about the players and assistant coaches. They did a good job. It's fun to watch kids win championships, and I've been on a few, been on some several that have done great things like these kids did here, and it's more satisfying to me to be able to watch and listen to them out there do what they're doing and celebrating than it is thinking about yourself. I've been in this business a while. We know we're going to win and lose games, and we got another years. But those seniors out there didn't have another year, and so to win that, they can take that with them for years to come and tell their kids about what happened and how we won it. And I'm sure every one of them made the play, themselves right there at the end, about 20 years from now. That's how it goes.
They got to the quarterback pretty quick early in the game. What was the offensive line able to do to adjust and find some more time?
Yeah, we were trying to get the ball a little deeper down the field, and we early in the game you got to find out what they're doing. And David Gibbs does a good job, and he switched after the first couple of drives. He just totally switched what he was doing in the secondary and made us hold the ball a little bit longer, and it took us a while to adjust. We got away from the running game, and what they did is they took another guy out of the box, put him in coverage, and we still are. It's like running through that wall. I mean, you're not going to be able to do it. So we adjusted. We started running the ball on second and medium, third and long, and made some plays. And that's what you got to do. And you got to take advantage of what they give you. And sometimes as coaches, we get a little hard-headed. But again, I want to thank all these coaches. They did a good job, and much maligned all of us were after the first 5 games. But they never lost their focus and confidence. They're professionals, and players responded. That's what you want to do as coaches. You want to see if they respond to you, and if the kids responded, that means you're doing your job.
Any more thoughts on which bowl game?
No, I think the Rose Bowl's taken. But no, we it doesn't make any difference. It'll be 1 or 2 or 3 bowls, and we're going. There's going to be some people left out that won 6 games, which is unfortunate, but it's the way it is. We get to 9, and that's huge for us, and hopefully we'll get a few votes and move up a little bit. And we had a lot of recruits here today. It was a great atmosphere for them to see. There and they're high-fiving everybody, and that always helps. Winning makes everybody feel good, and there's a lot of people that's feeling pretty good right about now, knowing that there's no work tomorrow. We don't have to watch film, and we're having our senior banquet early in the morning because all their parents are here, and it's going to be a fun night for the players and their families, and a fun week coming up because they know they don't have to listen to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Questions?
Nick, you're back in the winner's circle, so to speak, with the conference title. Talk about what that means to you guys.
It means a lot. The year started off rough, and we didn't know as a defense what identity we had. And it went up and down, and then finally got together midway through the season. And I'm proud of them guys. Seniors, we picked it up as a senior group and let the younger guys, because those younger guys, those are the ones that's going to give us a good look for scout teaming and everything like that. So we let them, and then everything started picking up, and defense started rocking, and then here it is, conference championship.
Coach said after that 5th game, you guys came in and kind of put your fist down. What was the message that the seniors sent that we're not going to take this anymore, losing?
Well, basically, my message was to the seniors, I never lost that many games in a row, and I told them I was tired of it. We got to pick it up as a seniors, and we at first we won, leading the team as we need as a senior group, and I talked to them, and then we finally picked it up, and I congratulate them on picking it up and following along.
You guys have a preference on which bowl game, or what are you hearing about that?
We want to go somewhere warm. Somewhere warm. So I heard Miami Beach Bowl, St. Peter's Bowl. Somewhere warm, just at least.
How motivated will you guys be to improve on the bowl performance after last year?
Oh, we motivated. Last year bowl, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. The performance of us was terrible. Our winning circle, our winning is going on. It's 7 in a row, and we want to keep that going on. We want to win 10. That's one of our another goals is win 10, and we're not finished.
What's it mean to you to be playing the best football of your life at the end of your career and in the way that you have?
It's not really about me. It's about my team, and and how I bring them along and lead them. The plays out there I make is because of them. D-line, they're helping me open the gaps for me, and DBs are doing their job in covering, and offense is moving the ball. And you got a young guy, Boon, over here running that thing. So I congratulate everyone on it. It's not just about me. It's about the whole team.
Thank you. Running back Mike Boon. Questions?
What is it about that Wildcat look? Is it something you've run before because you're very comfortable with it?
Yeah, I mean, I did it some in high school. I'm pretty comfortable with it. It's just another way. We got a very explosive offense. Just another way to try to put points on the board.
The run game overall in the last few weeks has really picked up. What has sparked, particularly you and Rod, to be able to team up like that?
I mean, I give all the credit to the O-line. They work hard every day in practice. They're the ones opening the holes. We just doing what we're coached to do.
Was that Wildcat something you went to them and let them know you were comfortable with, or was that a look that they brought to you?
They brought it. Coach Graham brought it to me. He just kind of one day in practice, he was like, "You're at quarterback, and we're gonna do this," and it just happened. I was already comfortable with it, so it wasn't a big, change.
To see where you guys have come from to be co-conference champs, heading to a bowl with 9 wins. What does this mean this win today to do this?
I mean, it's amazing as a freshman, to get this experience. But I mean, it's for the seniors. We just go out and we play hard for the seniors to be in this position.
Tommy was talking about how at one point, basically that 3-game losing streak, the seniors all are the ones who really kind of instigated everything, came in, put their fist down, as they said. And what was that like for you, hearing it as a freshman?
I mean, it just showed, how much passion, they have for it. Like not wanting to have a bad season, to just telling the young guys. They tell us all the time we're the future. So we just had to step down and, listen to them and compete.
Anything else, guys? All right. We're waiting on Munchie to get out of the shower. And there he is. Ooh, we got a haircut, too.
Hold on, you're a lot taller than this.
Good evening.
Questions? What does it mean to you to get a chance to play in the senior game and finish off a win?
It means a lot, for me to overcome my injury and be out there to play football again and help my team win or share a conference championship. It means a lot, I'm excited, for my teammates along with the seniors. And the story just been the same for me all year long. You're going to get your opportunity, when you go out there, just make the most of it. And that's what I did. I just want to go out there and help my team out, man. That's all I want to do is just go and play football and help my team.
Is that a tougher situation? It wasn't like he was down or anything. It was just all of a sudden, timeout, he's out, you're in. Was it tough to get warm like that?
I wouldn't say it was tough because you have to always be ready no matter what the situation, even if he did get hurt or if he didn't. They could have just said, hey, we want to go with you right now. And I think I stepped up, helped my team. I could have did some things better, but overall we did some good things out there and we won. That's the big thing, go out there and win a football game. But it started early this week. We set a goal that if we didn't have any turnovers, that we was going to win the football game, and make sure 0 turnovers and we won the football game. So.
How's the resurgence of the running game with Mike and Rod? How much has that helped you and Gunnar in your comfort level and your options in games?
I mean, that helped us out a lot because everybody knows, the whole country knows we're going to throw the football. If we have receivers, we're going to throw the football. But when you have a good running game, that also opened up the passing game a lot, And those two guys did a tremendous job. At the beginning of the season, they wasn't, 1 and 2 back, at the beginning of the season, and they finished strong. You talk about a guy like Mike Boon, who's a true freshman. I think he started playing after the 5th, 6th game, and he's 7 games in, 7 touchdowns, I want to say, 6 and 6. But those two guys help us out a lot, man, and the offensive line. They did a good job of just keep getting better as the season goes on. And those guys do a tremendous job of opening up those holes for those backs.
What in particular worked for you guys in the second half? You had 5 drives. You moved the ball well on every drive. It's kind of stalled there on the last one. But what was working well for you guys there?
Tempo. We just wanted to use the tempo because we seen that they wasn't getting lined up, and we just wanted to play fast and move the ball, stay ahead of the chains. and just stay positive. Positive yards, keep gaining yards, and take time off the clock. And that's what we did. You know, we just settled down and played fast.
Anything else? All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.